1. Welcome, Wanderer Wayfarer, and we are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, Wanderer, Wayfarer, Wildcat, Wizard Warrior, or Wanderer alike, wherever you are, whoever you are, and whenever you may be receiving this. We're going to do a Frank Monday food review with some McDonald's. I just ordered this from the McDonald's here in China. I got it food delivery. Let's have a quick look at the receipt. On the receipt, they gave me a flyer for Chinese McDonald's. Very nice, huh? 33.90 for a 33.90. How much is that in American monies? Um, $0 on this one, right? No, it says on the back it says $33 for a chicken sandwich with some chicken coir, fries, and a Coke. That's about $5, man. So a little bit cheaper. Hey, welcome, Wizard Warrior, Wanderer, and Wayfarer alike, wherever you are, whoever you are out there in Happy Land. Good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to do a little McDonald's food review with Frank Monday. Guys, make sure you hit the old prostate checker, and let's get into this, man. We got a whole bag full of food here. This ended up costing me 70 yuan, which is about $12. All right. So looking good. Let me kick off my shoes and get myself situated, and I will get into it with you guys, man. A Frank Monday food review. It's going to be wonderful, huh? Delightful. Here is my Suda Pop. Comes in a bag, right? I don't know if you guys have ever ordered food in Beijing before. Maybe you have. Maybe you haven't, right? So if you're a wanderer here in Beijing, China, then you may have ordered some delightful McDonald's, right? Wonderful stuff. There it is. There's the Coca-Cola. Comes in a bag. It's double bagged. That's nice, all right? Lots of plastic waste. Perfect for a carbon warrior like me, right? Got to keep up that carbon footprint, guys. Don't be fucking slouching on the amount of carbon you produce each day, because how are you going to keep up with the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio, right? If you're not just fucking getting it. So let's get into this Coke. We'll check out the Coke first. It's supposed to be light on ice, right? Don't be heavy on the ice, because that's just frozen water out of the tap that I don't want. All right, this is a McDonald's ice is probably cleaner than your tap water. I think it's like triple filtered, and yeah, so it's probably really good stuff. I don't know. We're getting into it, man. It's kind of amazing. Okay, so first off, the cup, the McDonald's cup in China is a little different. It's got this cap on top, boom, and it just pops right off. So just additional plastic wastes, right? But then they're going to give you a paper straw with that. Okay, it's got a big wide open mouth. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, look at that. Mm. I don't think they went easy on ice though. Sounds like that's a cup full of ice. Anyway, easy on ice means all the ice should melt by the time it gets to your room, right? So let's see what else we got here, man. Let's get into it. McDonald's delivery from China. How do you get McDonald's delivery from China, man? That's the big question, right? Well, you've got to live in China. Okay, so we're popping it open. Smells pretty good. Ooh, smells very McDonald's-y. All right, McDonald's is good food, man. I don't know if you guys like it or not, but typically like the China McDonald's is like the gold standard. Big stack of napkins. Very nice. Good. Happy they did that. Let's see if we can get this light a little better situated so it's not blinding me. All right, first off, chicken McNuggets. Everything's in English too. I find that delightful. 5 chicken McNuggets in the box. Very nice. Wow, look at those. Beautiful, perfect, crispy. Wow, gorgeous. Those two are stuck together. That's okay. Not soggy at all. They smell good. They look golden, perfect. Okay, so stoked for this. Wow. Really good. Really good. Delicious. Wonderful. So we got the chicken nuggets, the fries. The fries come in a fully sealed McDonald's package like this. Man, look at this high tech. I think McDonald's China is well ahead of McDonald's USA. Little bit of steam damage, right? They're not as crispy as they should be. They could have fried them just a minute longer, maybe. But yeah, looking pretty good. Full package of fries. Yeah, taste is perfect. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Today we're going with the Big Mac, guys. This is what a Big Mac looks like in China. It says it's 100% beef. Do you trust that? Is that something you trust? It's something I don't know. I'm a little spurious. I heard that McDonald's food is like 50% soy. Let's get a look at this though. Okay, wow, yeah, looks good. So this is the Big Mac. That's what it looks like. You've probably seen a Big Mac before. Underneath, we got a beef patty. A little shy on the lettuce, so let's look underneath that. Yeah, it might be human meat. You're right about that. Okay, I see my pickles kind of off to the side there. Everything looks pretty standard. No boogers, nothing dirty. Oh yeah, it looks really good from this angle, guys. You're gonna see the delight. Yeah, look at that. Was that a little dirty there? Wipe that off and get a little bit of a cleaner presentation. Probably some steak grease. Man, doesn't that look nice? That's exactly what you want to see when you open up a Big Mac box. Perfect. So stoked for this, guys, man. Food and life. Ain't it a beautiful thing? Hey, who's out there in Happy Land? Free gift from God. Good to see you, man. The one thing about Chinese McDonald's is they always go real easy on the condiments. You're lucky if you get any condiments in the bag, even if you request them. But typically it's just one ketchup packet. But this time they gave me a sweet and sour sauce. So I'm stoked on that. Chinese sweet and sour sauce here in China. Get a look at it. That's Frank Monday. There's Frank Monday with the sweet and sour sauce. Can you see that? Is it focusing? There we go. Perfect. All the ingredients are in Chinese. So unless you read Chinese and you've got your glasses out, you're not going to be able to read any of that. Which, you should know the basic TBHQ, maltodextrin, phosphates. Ni hao ma, that's right. You speak Chinese. Wow, there's someone out in the ideas room, guys. If you're watching this later, make sure you hit the thumbs up because it's going to be a great video. There is the sweet and sour sauce. Someone out in the ideas room speaks Chinese. How fascinating. Okay, I got one more item, guys, in the bag. And then there's my condiments, my ketchups. How many ketchups did they give me? Two. Two ketchups for a large fry. Are you serious? That's all I'm going to get out of you? Chinese McDonald's is two measly ketchup packages. And I think the ketchup packages are smaller than they used to be, man. That's okay. I'll set them over there. We got one more item, man. We got a chicken sandwich. Yes, I can vote in the US. I can cast an overseas ballot. So it's a mail-in ballot, and they'll probably just grab it and give it to Biden anyway, no matter what I put on it. Even if I vote Trump 2024, they're just as soon as it's a mail-in ballot, they'll probably give it to Biden. That's what they call them over here. Oh my God, it's a fried chicken sandwich. Look at that, a McSpicy. Let me get the right angle on that for you guys. Wow, there's some lettuce in there. Oh, lettuce a little soggy. It's to be expected though when they deliver it, because let me get the best angle on this bad boy. Yeah. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all, man. Look at that. McDonald's fried chicken sandwich. Let's get into it. We'll go with this first. What do you think? What do you think? Hit the like button, guys, if you want me to get the chicken sandwich first, or hit the like button if you want me to go with the Big Mac first. So I'll wait for you. Go ahead and do it now. Yeah, looks like you hit it. Good job. So we're gonna go ahead and folks have voted for the McSpicy chicken. Let's get a bite on it. What do you think? Food and life. Ain't it a wonderful thing? It's beautiful things, guys. This is Chinese McDonald's in Beijing. Wow, it smells good. It smells like spicy chicken. It smells just like it should. God, my mouth is watering. It's just literally drooling over here. Let me get. You ready for this? Going in. Oh, mm. Oh yeah, so good. Get some of this tasty, refreshing beverage to wash that down with. Wow. Yeah, they went overboard on the ice, man. I don't like a bunch of ice. Oh, that is delicious. Yeah, guys, give you the cross section on this one. So nice, man. Thick, juicy. It's not too dry. Chicken patty. You know, that could be crafted on a 3D digital chicken machine, or maybe they just raise that chicken up right with the right growth hormones and stuff. But that is really good looking. Nice white meat. Some dark, so it's probably a thigh. I don't know. You know, it's whatever they slice off the chicken. But that is a gorgeous piece of meat right there. Oh, the bun is nice. On this one, you'll notice this, guys. This is interesting. On this bun, they're using the original golden bun, but these are the new red buns. They're only making these, as far as I know, in China right now, but they have switched over to a red bun formula that they're going to start implementing. I think it was last year and in the coming years. Your buns in the US are going to be as red as the Chinese flag. So you could look that up. That's not speculation on my part. I noticed one day I went in, I got a burger, um, and they had a red bun, and I was like, "Why is this bun changed? It's not this classic golden bun like this." And then I did some research, and it turns out McDonald's is changing their bun formula. No, oh, I got someone out in Happy Land, free gift from God asks, would you be mad if it was cat or dog or pigeon in the food? Um, yeah, red bun. Let me show it to you again. Show you the difference. So it kind of you can't really see it on camera, but it looks kind of reddish rather than gold. So you notice the golden bun versus the red bun, but they're switching over to red buns. Um, I don't really like to think too much. I don't know what the fuck's in there, man. If it they do a pretty good job on mimicking like a chicken or whatever or beef, then I'm happy. We're all in the matrix anyways. I mean, this entire experience may just be a matrix experience. But I'm glad I loaded up correctly because I have the perfect matrix meal here. Um, if this is a matrix experience, then I don't have any strange glitches going on, so I'm happy about that. Everything's fucking dialed in for your perfect McDonald's experience. Let's get into it, man. Do you have any questions? Have you ever eaten? Leave it down in the comments below if you've ever eaten at a Chinese McDonald's. Let's get it. Let's check out this food a little closer. See if we can't get down there. Show you what all I got. I got a whole table full of delicious food items here. All right. There's the chicken sandwich. Delightful. Really, really good. Yeah, so we're doing something wrong, right, with the matrix on this one, baby. Let's see what we got there. Yeah, some people can't even afford to eat. You're right about that. Okay, guys. Next up are the chicken nuggets. We got a sweet and sour sauce. Let me see if it's. Oh yeah, smells like the right thing. All right, there's a cross section on the chicken nugget. You can see that it's got the classic mystery meat filler. Right, you don't even have to worry about it. It tastes like chicken. It tastes like MSG and salt. The texture in your mouth is just like you would expect. Right, perfection. Oh, so good, man. So good. I mean, as far as your standard fast food fare goes, like for really synthetic, super processed taste, McDonald's has got it wired, man. They got it streamlined. It's like scientifically engineered. The way they do their French fries, I'm gonna squeeze um, a little of this ketchup out. I think I got the wrong angle for you guys to really enjoy this meal with me. So let me see. Let me see if I can rework my situation here just a little bit. Um, I'm gonna grab. Let's see. I think this is still the best way to do it, but I think I should do it this way so I can really get you in there, right? Let's get you in there, baby. You want to get in it? Come on, let's get into it. Get into it with me. Yeah. Hey, what the fuck? Oh, it's not flipping the camera. What a bummer. Look at that. It doesn't want to flip it. Let me see if I can get it to flip. No, it won't flip, man. Did it flip the camera for you? No, it didn't. What a disappointment. So it's not gonna flip the camera. Oh, I know what I can do. I got it figured out, man. I'm a smart individual. I'm a camera operator. I'm gonna turn it around like that. Bam. And then I'm gonna flip that around like that. How's it doing? Is it working? Is it working? And then we're gonna go boom like that. How's that? Can you see that? Free gift from God. Let me know if you can see that food, man. Look at that. It's wonderful, huh? Here's the soda. Here's the soda pop. Too much ice. They should have went easy on the ice. So, guys, here it is. Frank Monday food review. There's the French fries. French fried potatoes. Let's get a few of those. A little dollop of ketchup down there. All right. Swirl it around in there. See how we're looking. Ah, bun. Oh, the fries have cooled a little bit because I did get delivery, which took about 15 minutes for it to get here. But in general, they're still crispy and fresh and delightful. Again, my only complaint in general with Chinese McDonald's, the food delivery, is that um oh so good, is that they only give you a little measly amount of ketchup. It's like I ordered a large fry, bro. You got to give me like 5 or 6 ketchups. Otherwise, I'm just not going to have enough ketchup. I mean, there we go. 3 fries and I'm already out of ketchup. So that's kind of a bummer. But you know the secret. I'm gonna teach you guys one of the McDonald's super secrets. You can mix your ketchup with your sweet and sour sauce, and it makes like the perfect tangy sweet and sour ketchup sauce. It's so good. You don't even know. Oh, you don't even fucking know, man, unless you've tried it. Have you tried it? Have you tried that free gift from God? Let's go ahead and put it back around this way. What'd you say? You don't keep the ketchup. I do, but they never send me more than like 1 or 2 packets, man. It's fucking goddamn frustrating. It's nerve-wracking horse shit. Yeah, they're really, really chintzy on the ketchup here. I think they're like, I don't know, man. Maybe they're saving money for the company or something. I'm gonna flip this around so I can see what you're saying. So you guys have seen the meal. There's the food review. 10 out of 10, right? I mean, McDonald's rates a 3 out of 10 on my scale of food items. But for today's delivery, on time, everything is looking really, really good. We haven't tried the Big Mac yet, so let's do that before we jump to conclusions. Uh, Flaccid pickle hanging off the side. Um, yes, I do know that free gift from God. That's funny. Yeah, they're pretty much running the show over there at McDonald's, right? But I don't want to get myself in trouble, so I'm not going to say anything unusual. Um, Sorry about covering the camera like that. I want to get that flag back in there, that beautiful American flag in the background. It's perfect. Let's give it a go. Big Mac, what do you think? Big Mac, hit the thumbs up if you want to see the Big Mac. You want to see the Big Mac going in? Go ahead and leave a comment on the video, guys. Like and subscribe. Here we go. Frank Monday food review. McDonald's Big Mac. Chinese Big Mac, baby. Oh, so nice. Oh, it smells perfect. Oh, it's wonderful. It's like a, oh. It's like I'm creaming all over myself to get into this, man. So exciting. Food and life, man. Beautiful thing. Here we go. Mm. Oh, yeah. Mm. I just got a sauce explosion of Big Mac secret sauce straight in my gullet. Oh, God, it was like someone just unloading in my mouth. Yeah, no, it's partially robotic. I think McDonald's in general, like its whole food production line is kind of robotized and automated. But yeah, it's like middle-aged women Now they're kind of shifting over to young people, but pretty much for the last decade or so, it's all been operated by middle-aged women, like kind of retired level women that are out of work, and those are the ones that get hired because they were only paying like 2,000 RMB a month so that to work at McDonald's. I think it's a little higher now, like maybe 2,500, which is like for and they only hire people part time. They don't give anybody full time jobs except for the manager. So they have like the same basic strategy as they do in the US. Just part time employment. That way they don't have to pay any insurance or anything like that, or any kind of retirement. But we could do the math. It's like 2,500 RMB a month, which is like 500 bucks a month for 30 hours a week. What's that work out to be? 120 hours. I'll do the math for you real quick if I got a calculator. I'm not going to do it in my head. That's something like real work. Okay. So we got 30 hours a week would be 60, 120 a month, right? So 500 bucks divided by 120 hours. It's about $4 an hour. It's not bad, man. That's $4 US. I mean, that's probably more than most your average. I think that's probably like a high end poverty job. So yeah, they're still keeping you in the poverty level. Oh, another limp, flaccid, lifeless McDonald's pickle. McDonald's is notorious for like, why even fucking try? What I always say no pickle usually, but I don't want to harass, the workers. Obviously they wage slaves. I don't want to make their job any harder than it already is. So I don't opt usually like to fucking cause any problems on delivery orders. So I don't say no pickle or nothing. Normally I would. If I was in the restaurant, I'd say no pickle. Um, because McDonald's pickle is just like the most pitiful, flaccid, lifeless. It's kind of like if you would imagine like what a sliced booger would be like. Like you lay out some boogers and make it into a patty or like a cucumber shape, and then slice it, and then just kind of let it sit in lukewarm water. That's kind of like what their pickle is. $1,000. Okay, the exchange rate is 1 to 7 or 1 to 6, 1 to 6.5 is what it typically has been. So one US dollar is worth six Chinese dollars, but you can't do that direct exchange rate because like this meal here cost me um two burgers, a large fry, a chicken nugget, and a drink was like $10. So that's way less than you would pay for it in the US. But at the same time, it's like 60, 70 kwai, which I said, which is about 10 US dollars. So like for your average McDonald's worker, that's like the price of a fancy meal. If they're making $4 an hour, which is the equivalent of 4 times 6, 24 RMB, it's about half the price. That's about a 2 hour gig, 2 hours worth of work to buy a McDonald's meal. But this is kind of an extravagant McDonald's meal. I mean, two burgers and chicken wings, not chicken wings, chicken nuggets and a large fry and a drink. I mean, that's more than most people would buy for lunch. Mm. Big Mac, guys. I don't like the new McDonald's bun compared with the old one. I think the old one's better, right? Okay, there's the old one with the chicken sandwich. That's the cross section. The old McDonald's bun is more of a golden hue, whereas the new McDonald's bun, I'll show it to you again, side by side comparison, is more of a red hue. right? So you can see there's a distinct difference. And the red bun just, it feels like it's more plastic. Maybe they're putting like plastic fillers in it or something. Oh, delicious Coca-Cola though. You always got to go with OG Coke, man. They still use sugar here in their Coke rather than corn syrup because it's more abundant. But yeah, it'll have white sugar in it, like white granulated sugar rather than high fructose corn syrup. So it's more like a Mexican Coke. But that's just due to production stuff. Um, there we go, man. Going in. Chicken sandwich. What's it called? I think it's called the McSpicy. McSpicy. Yeah, the McSpicy chicken filet burger. Yeah, the Matrix is real, man. I'm deep in it. McSpicy chicken McBurger. Just gonna buy that. Oh, so good, bro. So good. Get another one of these servietas. All right. Servieta is Spanish for napkin. Servieta. You say napkin in Chinese is 餐巾纸. 餐巾纸. Okay. Yeah. Can you say that? If you can't say that, you can just say napkin. I've been well. Hey, Russian lads out there in Happy Land. Good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in. We're doing a little McDonald's food review with Frank Monday here in Beijing, China, man. We're really getting into it. Um, it has been ages. I've been kind of shitty, man, and I haven't been live streaming or doing many videos here on YouTube. And the reason for that is like everybody I love died, man. My mother, my brother, my best friend. Like in the last 5 years, man, there's been so much death around me that like I just don't really feel like doing fucking YouTube videos very much, man. Which is kind of a bummer because I really do like socializing with you guys on the YouTube platform. But yeah, it's been a rough few years, man. And especially this last year, like super rough. But this McDonald's chicken nugget is just the thing, man, to lift the spirits. I do this like once a month. I'll order myself a good McDonald's feast. You can't eat this food too much because you know you could taste the processed synthetic chemicals in it. And I know it's not good for you, but it sure is fucking delicious, man. The sweet and sour sauce on this one. I should have got some of that spicy garlic sauce too, but like I said, I don't like to confuse uh, the McDonald's. Look at that golden hue. Isn't that beautiful? That sweet and sour going in. So pumped for this, man. Oh, mm, delicious synthetic chicken meat from McDonald's. Beautiful. Wonderful thing, man. I feel like Donald Trump sitting here eating McDonald's in front of the American flag. Are you guys voting Trump this go round, or are you going to go with the Biden? I don't think there's anybody else in the race, is there? Everybody else has dropped out. Yeah, it's good occasionally. For me, it's like once a month. I'm not going to do it too often. I'm getting old, you know. I'm 50 this year, man, which means that I can't run too much health risk. Like all my friends didn't even make it to 50, man. They all dropped dead. You know, here's the funniest thing. Let's see, Russian lad, same. There's actually articles about McDonald's having human meat. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Here's the thing, though. Everyone in my life, pretty much, who criticized me for smoking. I know some of you guys might know that I occasionally I'm an occasional smoker, right? Like JP Farrell. Um, everyone that like routinely criticized me and would say, "Hey, you know, like Frank, don't you know those fucking cigarettes are gonna kill you?" All of them are dead now, and they died much, you know, like much younger than me. Like my best friend, my brother, another friend back in the states. Um, everyone who ran their mouth and said, "Hey, man, that smoking is gonna fucking do you in," and all of them are non-smokers, and they were big into exercise and eating healthy living, right? Like you're saying there, light exercise and a clean diet. They're all dead for various reasons. And so it really makes you wonder, does anybody know what the fuck they're talking about? And if it is the Matrix, then just keep thinking you're going to survive forever. And maybe you will. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, everyone who bitched and moaned the most, and was really serious about everything, like literally walking on eggshells throughout life, they just didn't make it. They didn't survive. You know, whatever it was that killed them is just, you can't be too certain. So when you tell people things like, hey, you shouldn't smoke, it's dangerous, stuff like that, how do you know? How do you know what's going to do it? You could do all that healthy, clean living like everyone that I'm talking about, and they're all dead, 46, 47, 48, 50. It's like, I'm just now past 50, so it's like maybe the junk food, the cigarettes and black coffee, maybe that's what helped me get across the finish line. Kept me motivated. Did they die of things that couldn't have been controlled, or was it the result of what their habits were? Um, I don't know what my best friend's was. He was a real healthy living guy, good diet, no smoking. I think he either had an aneurysm or a stroke or a heart attack, maybe. I don't know. That's speculation. Um, but again, 47, I think, what his just passed last month. So yeah, I don't know. Can you account for that, right? Was it the 5G? Oh, McSpicy chicken, man, going in. So pumped for this, guys. Oh, really good. It's got mayonnaise on it. And then my brother was big into healthy living. He was dead at 46, but he ended up dying of a diabetic heart attack, I think is what they called it. He got overweight and he stopped working out, and within a decade, he was dead. So, but again, he was another one that was a big advocate on, hey, smoking will kill you, man. I was like, I don't know, bro. I think overeating will kill you a little faster. And the US, they said this year, 50% of the adult US population will be um, dangerously obese. Yeah, new jobs will do that. That's good though. Like you want to sink in a lot of good effort in the beginning when you get a new job, and that'll pay you dividends later on. But at the same time, man, like don't sacrifice everything about yourself for your job. Like, kind of negotiate with your boss or whatever to get a little free time occasionally and get enough downtime, because they will chew you up and spit you out without fucking a second thought, man. They hire you, everything's great. The romance period, once that's over, they're like, we're cutting, bomb, and they just get rid of you for no reason. So you have to stay somewhat autonomous and independent of any employer. And I say that, and I'm in a situation where I took it really slow, like tiptoed into any kind of reliance on the system, because I know how tenuous it can be. And the other thing too is that just life itself is tenuous. Like my best friend recently, you just don't wake up the next day, and it's like, fuck, what are you gonna do about that? You won't be able to order any Chinese McDonald's if that happens. I think they really did a good job on this one, Matt, for this particular. I mean, again, I'm not huge on McDonald's food. I do like it. I do enjoy it occasionally, once a month or something. But like as far as presentation and food quality, they got a 9 out of 10, no problem. I might even go as high as like 9.5. If they would have made it a little easier on the ice in my Coke, and if my fries would have been just a little more crispy, they would have got a 10 out of 10. Really quite delicious, though. I mean, as far as McDonald's grub goes, not a disappointment this time. There was a point when, like, McDonald's hasn't been here forever. I think I've been in China as long as McDonald's has. And there was a point, like, You know, there were birth pangs, obviously. And yeah, spend time with your loved ones, man. That's the most important thing in life. Absolutely. There were some birth pangs to McDonald's, and they try to kind of figure out the formula and train up all the Chinese employees on how to do it right and shit. But for like the last decade, it's been solid. Like if you order just the solid regular things, don't go with it any of the newfangled shit they try to push. Like they got that new supposedly all beef burger, man, and it's garbage. Like I ordered one the other day and I couldn't even eat it. It was so bad. But if you go with like their standard fare, like the double cheeseburger, the Big Mac, the McChicken, um, it's really good. Their fries, I think, are top notch. Double Big Mac. No, I hadn't heard about that. There's been some weird shit come through China, and there will be items on the Chinese McDonald's menu that you'll never see in the US. Like they've got, like, you know how they have horchata down in Mexico? It's like a rice drink. Well, they have one in China. It's called dojang, and it's like soybean milk. It's not. It's bean milk, but it's not made from soybean. It's made from like a different yellow bean. Yeah, they have totally different breakfast items too. Um, but they have a bean milk drink. It's actually pretty good, but I don't think you'll ever see that in the U.S. unless like it's a McDonald's that opens in an entirely Chinese community. You know, like Chinatown, Irvine, or something. Monterey Park. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Um, but their breakfast items, they have rice porridge or rice gruel, so you can get like a bowl of congee. That's kind of different. They've got youtiao, which is a fried dough stick. It's almost like a donut, but it's not sweet. It's just fried dough in a stick. So yeah, they've got some strange things here in China on the Chinese menu that they don't have in the US or anywhere else in the world that I'm aware of. Like remember Pulp Fiction, right? They have Le Big Mac. And instead of the quarter pounder with cheese, they have the Royale. Because they're on the metric system, right? So they don't have a quarter pounder. They have La Royale. You know, it's funny. No matter how far you go, like you always get back to those cultural pop culture references. Like no matter how many times I've had a McDonald's meal, I always think of the scene where what was that black guy's name? I don't even remember. It was John Travolta and um, Samuel L. Jackson. Is that no? That's not who played the black guy in that one. You know, all those colors look the same to me. But if you guys remember his name, put it down in the comments so I can figure it out. No, there's no crackheads in China. We don't have any drugs over here. They ship all the drugs to the US. Um, drug here is like a life sentence. Yeah, so don't fuck around with drugs. But I always think of when he grabs that tasty beverage to wash down his Kahuna burger. Sam Smith? Master Windu? No, what was that guy's name? The guy who plays alongside John Travolta in Pulp Fiction. Samuel L. Jackson? It'll never come to me. I'll never remember. I'm thinking that's what his name was. I guess I could look it up on my other phone. Was it? Okay, yeah. So when he grabs that beverage and he sucks down the Kahuna burger, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. And he sucks down, and then they just start killing all those guys in the room, but like a drug deal gone bad or whatever. And it's not even a drug deal. Like, do you ever find out what's in the suitcase? It seems like they always leave that a mystery. Yeah, he represents Satan. English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Yeah. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Yeah, that was a really good scene, man. There's kind of some brilliant writing on the part of those brothers, whoever put that together. I forget what they're called. Was it Guy Ritchie? Was Pulp Fiction a Guy Ritchie film? Seems like it might have been. I can't remember, man. None of it, none of it. Like other people learned all about that shit. Like in college, when I was in college, a lot of that stuff came out, and like they always thought it was really important to know like who wrote it, what it was all about, what were the references, blah blah blah. It's all super important. It's like, no, it's not, man. It's never gonna matter. It's funny to, it's definitely entertainment, but it's never really gonna matter. Honestly, I always thought it had a negative impact on society. Showing that you could just go around and get away with like indiscriminately murdering people. So I thought it was kind of a negative thing. Man, that's about all I can handle of this food today. I've eaten almost all of the burgers, three of the five chicken nuggets, about half the fries, and I think I'm about done. As I say, my eyes were bigger than my belly. Yeah, you know what they call a quarter pounder in Paris? La Royale, because they're on the metric system. I've never had a Big Kahuna burger. I don't think that's an LA thing. I believe I've had a Tommy's, which are just nasty. Yeah, Russian lab, that dead chick or something, where they were moving that dead chick. Was it a dead chick? I thought it was a dead dude. Oh, was it? Did the galley end up overdosing on heroin? Yeah, or something. She thought it was cocaine, and it was like China White heroin, and she sniffed a bunch of it, and then ended up dead. The guy's girlfriend, right? That he was supposed to be taking care of. I never thought that girl was very pretty. Yeah, Jewish girl, skinny with a big nose. Not at all attractive to me. Not a very good actress either, in my opinion. I honestly like. I don't really respect any of those people that portray that like underworld culture in a positive light. I think it's bad reinforcement of negative stereotypes, or not even negative stereotypes. I think it's a kind of positive reinforcement of something that's extremely detrimental in society. I mean, I enjoyed watching it. I probably watched it a couple of times, but I was a kid. I didn't know my ass from a hole. I probably wouldn't even watch the entire film now. That's just my 2 cents. You know what I mean? All right, guys, we're about out of time. I need to take myself a nap. Yeah, I never thought it was important enough to remember. I'd rather remember who was the founder of the Golden Dawn, right? Who are the founders of the Golden Dawn or the U.S.? William Wayne Westcott, McGregor Mathers, Aleister Crowley, um, that other guy, one of my favorites, Arthur Edward Wyatt. First part of the movie was very engaging, especially with those two guys. Yeah, the first part really was good. You're right about that Russian lab. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my meal here. I got 2 thumbs up for McDonald's delivery here in Beijing, China. They really did a good job, man. 9 out of 10. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Much love to all y'all out there in Happy Land. It's been a Frank Monday food review. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Tell me which is your favorite McDonald's dish. Do you enjoy the combo? Do you like the McNuggets? Put a crazy story down below. Like, have you ever gotten a green burger, or a burger with a booger on it, or a pubic hair or something like, arbitrary? Do you remember the story about the girl that got the hot coffee spilled on her and she sued McDonald's for like 2 million or something? Like, have you ever had any one of those crazy? Someone found a decapitated finger in their drink one time. Have you ever worked in McDonald's, and have you ever played like ice hockey with the broom and the frozen meat pucks before throwing them in the cooker? I mean, what kind of shit goes on behind closed doors at McDonald's? Let me know. Put it down in the comment section below. Until then, I love y'all good looking, sexy people. Stay well out in happy land. Frank Monday signing off at Astra per Aspera. Until next time, bye for now.